After Jesus had calmed that sea, he went to the country of the Gadarenes. And when he stepped off of the ship, Jesus was met by a man who had been living among the dead with an unclean spirit. This man lived in the graveyard and nobody could bind him. Nobody. Not even with chains. Nobody could tame this man who lived among the tombs. Not even with chains. He was found in the mountains. He lived and was found in the graveyard. He was crying. He cut himself with stones. And he saw Jesus from a distance. It's that he ran and worshiped. The unclean spirit saw Jesus and cried out and said, "Son of the Most High God, what have I to do with you? I'm begging you. Hey, don't torment me. Don't torment me now." Jesus said, "Come out of that man, you unclean spirit." He said, "What's your name?" He said, "My name is Legion," because there's a whole lot of us living here. Big Jesus said, "Don't send us away from the country of the Gadarenes, please." Now, not too far, near the mountains were a herd of swine. And they said, "Send us to the pigs so we can live in them. Send us over there." And Jesus gave them leave and said, "Go ahead." And the unclean spirits left. The unclean spirit asked Jesus if they could enter into the pigs. And those pigs ran down that steep slope violently and ran into the sea. When they got into the sea, they choked, and about 2,000 pigs died that day. Those that fed the swines ran to the city and to the country and told what had happened. Then those who wanted to know for themselves went to the sea and saw all of those dead pigs. "Oh, where's this Jesus? Where is this Jesus? We want to see him. Where is he?" And when they found Jesus, they also saw the man that was possessed with devils sitting, clothed, and in his right mind. And they were afraid. People who knew what happened told those other people what they knew Jesus had done. And when the people heard that, they said, "Oh, he got to get out of here. He got to go." And when the man who was healed saw Jesus was leaving, he said, "Jesus, let me go with you." "No, you can't come with me. No, your assignment, go to your house, gather your friends, and talk about the great things God has done for you and how he had compassion on you." And he obeyed. He went home and did as Jesus said. When Jesus left and went to the other side, people followed. And there came a ruler out of the synagogue. Can you believe it? The ruler out of the synagogue came to him and said, "Jesus, Jesus, Jesus, my little girl is dying. Come lay your hands on her. Heal my daughter, please." Jesus got up and decided to go to the man's house where the daughter lay sick. On his way, there was a woman who had an issue of blood for 12 years. She had went to the doctors and spent all that she had, not getting better, but growing even worse. She heard about Jesus. "I'm going to find Jesus. I got to see Jesus." And she touched him. She touched him. I said, "If I can touch his clothes,
I will be made whole. I am here. Who touched my clothes? Who touched my clothes? All these people around you, and you ask, who touched me? It was you. Yes, it was you. Yes. Now, truth be told, that girl was shaking. She said, Jesus, let me just tell you, it was me that touched you. Let me tell you what happened to me and what's going on. Jesus heard and said, your faith has made you whole. Go and be healed of your plague. And said to the ruler's house and heard all that. He said, don't cry. She's not dead, but she's asleep. Jesus saw the same people who were crying, now laughing hysterically because he said she was asleep and not dead. And he told them, get out of here. Get out of here. And he took the parents of that little girl. And Jesus took those he asked to go with him to the little girl's room while she was lying in her bed. And Jesus took the little girl by her hand and said, little girl, wake up. And immediately she woke up. She started walking. And they that saw were astonished. Okay, Jesus said, be quiet about this. Prepare that little girl some food. And all of you who thought she was dead, look at the little girl. She is up and she has her food.